Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the impressive surroundings of Drawing Office 1 within the Titanic Hotel for Northern Ireland's Tourism Northern Ireland Sustainability Masterclass. As Emer said, my name is Matthew Poole. I'm the Deputy General Manager here at the hotel, and for the next few minutes I'll be briefly touching on the detail behind our hotel becoming a greener property and our focus on sustainability. So as I'm sure you're aware, today explore how we can all work together to create a leaner and greener tourism industry in Northern Ireland, working towards the common goal of a more sustainable future. And this is exactly the school of thought that was prevalent across the majority of the departments within the hotel and led to the formation, the creation of the Green Team. So the Green Team, a cohort of team members from front line to exec level, have volunteered to come together to build on the vision and focus on sustainable goals for the hotel as a whole. Born from the desire to become an eco-friendly property and given the growing concern for climate change, but now very much firmly part of the hotel's vision for the future, our Green Team meets once a month to review the hotel's journey towards leaner and greener, more sustainable future, and we look in detail thoroughly at all operational departments to explore any areas of improvement, and we're guided in this journey using the awarding body Green Tourism and our desire to achieve their gold accreditation, having recently been awarded bronze ourselves. So digging into the specifics then, so what have we actually done thus far as a hotel to become greener? So a couple of points, looking at guest rooms. So beforehand, after every guest room had been cleaned, the key card was left in the power bar in each room, which ensured all lights were on, all the aircon was on, the TV was on for the guests arriving. So we're focused on the guest experience and customer satisfaction. So the power bars would have been activated normally around 10 a.m. after the rooms had been cleaned, and they would have been left on with the room vacant until 3 p.m. at the earliest check-in. So we moved away from the key cards in the power bar in each room because removing all of the key cards and equipping the housekeepers with personal key cards themselves reduced not only electricity consumption in a massive way, but also the aircon unit running time. It reduced it by approximately 5 hours per room per day. Now, across 119 rooms, some fast math, that's a reduction of 595 hours of aircon usage per day at full capacity, which we often are. Looking further then, we amended certain cleaning procedures throughout housekeeping, which dramatically reduced water consumption. We reduced the ambient temperature across the hotel to reduce gas consumption. We managed to successfully achieve that without actually impacting negatively on guest experience. We turned off the keg room refrigerator, which dramatically reduced electricity consumption as well. And then looking at food wastage, which across hospitality is a massive concern. Breakfast was highlighted as the greatest food wastage concern, so we very quickly introduced a new waste management procedure with several controls in place that saw our food wastage reduced by more than half each day. So all in all, it does sound like a lot of common sense, but we found that not only in striving to become greener and that in rolling out these new procedures across the kitchen to minimise wastage, to source new produce, with housekeeping and maintenance to reduce water wastage, electricity, gas consumption, among other things, not only have we benefited by becoming greener, but a real added benefit is the huge reduction in our gas, electricity and water bills. It was certainly welcome news considering the current unit price and the economic backdrop affecting hospitality across the island. So as you can see, some very real changes were made, and whilst on the surface, as I've said, they may seem minimal or basic common sense, when they were implemented correctly, we found they've had a very real impact on reducing wastage and unnecessary consumption. When everyone shares the vision, every little bit really does help. So when we then turned to our in-house guest satisfaction survey, to gather data on guest sentiment around becoming greener. The result was clear, and this was further validation that not only for the very formation of the Green Team itself, but also that the work that we're doing is quite often now in the forefront of guests' minds, whether international or domestic. It's even starting to become the deciding factor in some guests' choice of property. So looking to the future, not only striving for that gold accreditation, which has been firmly now woven into the business strategy for 2023, but wanting to really cement ourselves as a flagship for sustainability across the hospitality industry throughout Belfast and further afield. We've also very recently joined forces with Queen's University Belfast, as of only 4 weeks ago, to undertake a research initiative focusing on sustainability across the hotel. So we've had several meetings so far. We've hosted their visit on site to the hotel to allow them to see the good, the bad and the ugly, to get a stronger feel for our current practices, allowing them to envision the project and areas of the business that they're going to be focusing on in depth. So the principal aim of the project itself is to help us as a hotel to assess our approach to sustainability. So the four key objectives are going to be benchmark the hotel against our competitors' presentation of our own approach to sustainability, evaluate what we're doing as part of the Green Team in our efforts to enhance sustainability. The third is identifying opportunities for the greater use of renewable energy. And lastly, proposing new ways in which we can promote sustainability strategy and get it out to the public through public communications. So we're really glad to be working with Queen's University Belfast on this and are really looking forward to getting their findings. It should be at the end of Q2 next year, and then implementing as many as possible to bring about further change and striving for a sustainable future. So overall, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that gives you a small glimpse of what we've done already to become greener and what we're currently doing to review procedures and practices, and also what our focus and vision is for the green future of this fantastic hotel. Thank you so much for listening.